Once again, brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. With the technical difficulties we are having, may Allah grant what's best. My dear brothers and sisters, as I intend to share tonight's reminder, of course, I cannot go on without once again mentioning, as we are watching and observing all that is going on in the world, especially the news coming out of Masjid al-Aqsa, the heartbreaking reality that we are in. Almost every Ramadan, we witness one level or one form of this oppression. And it is more than past time, more than past due, that we stood up, united, expressed our frustration, our anger, our unity in the most suitable way, and bring an end to the tyranny, the oppression, the affliction that is being admitted on and applied to our brothers and sisters in Palestine in Masjid al-Aqsa. The least we all have a responsibility and a share in is making dua and sharing their concern. The Prophet ﷺ, he said, a person who is not concerned, does not share any sorrow or pain or grief of the believers in the ummah, they are false in their claim to be a member of this ummah. Of course, beyond the dua, the supplication that we have countless other responsibilities as far as spreading the word, the awareness, raising our voices and our words, bringing it to the attention of those who are in the position and the power to correct these wrongs. And of course, there are those of us who can actually and literally be there on the front lines and make a change, an impact to what is going on in the situation there in the first Qibla of Islam, the second or third holiest Muslim sanctuary and place of prayer after the Haramain, Masjid al-Haram and Masjid al-Nabawi, and of course countless other virtue and importance that it carries as far as its position in our tradition and the amana that has been left to us by the righteous predecessors from the time of Sayyidina Umar radiallahu anh, and even prior to that, from the time of Dawood and Sulaiman alayhim as-salam, and of course continuing all throughout history from Salah ad-Din al-Ayyubi rahimahullah, from Yawuz Sultan Salim Khan, and of course till our day today. My dear brothers and sisters, we all have our share of responsibility to speak up, to do our part, and not allow this heinous and tragic event to continue without us doing something about it. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant you all the highest reward and accept from all of us. And once again, it's a reality that we are reaching the end of the month of Ramadan with a broken heart. With a broken heart in the sense that we're bidding farewell to the most sacred month of the year. We are uncertain whether or not we're given the reward of Laylatul Qadr, or if we will ever reach another month of Ramadan or Laylatul Qadr for that matter. We are uncertain whether or not our prayers, our fasting, and all of our worship is accepted or rejected. And then, of course, the mixed feelings of the joy that we should be having at the end of the sacred month, in hopes that we reach the mercy of Allah, and the fact that we are going to enter into the day of Eid. But of course, once again, the counter feeling that we have and we should be having, while all of the innocent children, the men and women, the elderly, and those who are just bystanders to the crimes of oppression and the crimes on humanity that are taking place in Palestine, in East Turkestan, in China, in the Xinjiang area, and of course, all of our brothers and sisters around the world that are in pain and suffering and the hardships that we are going through. So this is the state that we are in. But I end in this word of the Prophet ﷺ, if we can at least take this as an upliftment and of course recognize all of that, what we're going through at the same time. As he ﷺ, he said, the believer has a unique status. And this is not for anyone other than for the believer. that if he is afflicted with a hardship, his patience, his perseverance, his sabr, his submission, devotion to Allah will cause that calamity to be a goodness for them. And if he is blessed with a blessing and prosperity, he is grateful, he is thankful, he displays shukr. And that gratitude and that, once again, belief and submission will be given to him as a reward and as something that is clearly beneficent for him. So, in any case, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us the sabr, the strength of belief and perseverance and submission to all that comes our way as far as hardships and calamities. May Allah remove them from us and unite us in His happiness and worthiness and pleasure. And with all of the blessings that we have, may Allah allow us to utilize in the best means that is pleasing to Him, and grant us the ability to show the gratitude, the thanks and appreciation that it deserves. Allahumma ameen. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alameen.